Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for coming back. Now this video is for you if you're struggling to grow longer hair. It is also for you if cloves have been breaking your hair and or if cloves have not been working for you. Finally, this video is for you if cloves have been working well for you. Yes, you need it to either substitute, supplement or complement cloves, so please continue watching. Coffee is the primary ingredient for this video, and I'll be showing you various effective ways through which you can use coffee to achieve fascinating results. If you don't already know the marvels of coffee for our hair, we'll talk about them in this video. For now, let us see the first way we can use coffee on our hair. We are going with a hot coffee butter treatment for a pre-poo. And to prepare this butter, put the required quantity of maybe shea or cocoa butter into a pan that you can heat. I made use of shea butter. Then warm that up in a double boiler. Make sure your flames are in the lowest heat setting. When the butter melts completely, go in with your coffee powder. I made use of 2 tablespoons of coffee. Stir very well and keep coming back at intervals to stir. Let it infuse for about 15 minutes before you can go ahead and strain the butter. You need to strain the butter while it is still hot. Just be careful not to burn your fingers. I had to pour back the butter into this pan because I wanted to place it in this comfortable bowl containing warm water in order to keep the butter warm while I go ahead and use it on my hair. Before you even start parting your hair, damp the hair with some warm coffee spray. This will help to soften your hair and to help you maneuver the hair without causing unnecessary breakage. Coffee has several benefits for hair growth due to its rich content of caffeine and antioxidants. It helps stimulate hair follicles, strengthens hair, exfoliates the scalp, enhances shine, and improves texture. Now onto our butter pre-poo. When you grab a section of your hair, still use the coffee spray on it to damp it more. Use your fingers to work that in, and as it's going to help open your hair cuticles and prepare your hair for the things that you're about to put in. Next, go in with your warm butter. Work that into the section and use your fingers to detangle first. Follow that with a wide tooth comb, and then you can end with a brush or with a tight tooth comb. The advantage of hot butters over hot oils is that hot butters provide more intense conditioning effects since they are thicker than oils. This is particularly beneficial to very dry, damaged hair. When you are done, put the section in a twist and move to the next one. Next, cover your hair with a plastic bag or a shower cap and leave that on for 20 to 30 minutes before you move on to the next step of your wash day. First, let me show you how I made the spray we've been using to damp the hair. So I measured 2 tablespoons of coffee, then I added hot water to it. I just let that sit for some time to cool down, not completely cool, not like 100% cool. Then I transferred that to my spray bottle. So I was using it when it was still warm. I went in with some essential oils, lavender and peppermint to be precise. And yeah, that's it. That's how I made the spray. After 20 to 30 minutes, go ahead and wash your hair with a coffee shampoo. Let me show you how I made the coffee shampoo. To make the shampoo, start by dissolving African black soap in a little amount of hot water. And to make it easier, dice the soap a bit before adding the hot water. A little quantity of water will go a long way. If it's taking too long to dissolve, heat that up in a double boiler, and if you do so, then leave it to cool down before adding your coffee. Add your coffee and mix well. After that, add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar if you have it, and if you don't have it, add a tablespoon of lemon juice. Mix well, and voila, your shampoo is ready. The consistency of the black soap I used was quite thick, so there was no need for a thickener. If you don't have or if you don't like black soap, you can add the coffee powder to a little amount of your regular shampoo and use it to wash your hair. Since we made use of a butter for a pre-poo, you may need to go in with the shampoo on your hair for about 3 to 4 times, and you'll notice how much your shampoo lathers as you progress with the cleansing. The next step after a coffee shampoo is a coffee hair mask, and I hope you know that you can actually skip a step if you don't have much time to go through a longer wash day, okay? I just want to show you as many ways as possible through which you can use coffee to accelerate hair growth. And to make the coffee hair mask, dissolve 2 tablespoons of coffee or more depending on how much hair you have on your head. So you're making whatever you're making, you make according to how much hair you have on your head. Dissolve that in hot water and leave that to cool down. After that, pour that into your blender, then add some bananas to thicken the mask. I know that bananas alongside the peels contribute a lot to the health of our hair, so I like to use bananas and their peels together. So chop that and add to the blender, then go ahead and blend everything. Remember this coffee spray? I felt like I needed more water in the mask, so I added that into it before blending. I made use of 2 bananas for the mask, and after blending, go ahead and strain the mask. Let me warn you, this step may be a little bit messy, okay? After straining it, go ahead and add some coffee oil into the mask. I think I added about 3 or 4 tablespoons of coffee oil. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how I made the oil as we go along in the video. So after adding the oil, mix that well and then use the mask on your hair. After coating each section of your hair with the mask, put that in a twist and then proceed to the next one. And when you're done coating your entire hair with it, cover your hair with a plastic bag and then leave that for about 20 minutes, then go ahead and wash it. The next step is deep conditioning. Since we are using coffee in every step of this wash day, this step won't be different. I have here an empty cup of Mega Grade Deep Conditioner, and I'm going to measure as much deep conditioner as I think will be enough for my hair. So I'm also using Mega Grade Deep Conditioner, and I measured 2 tablespoons of the conditioner and added to this cup. Then I also measured 2 tablespoons of my coffee oil and added to the deep conditioner, and I mixed that well and used to deep condition my hair. After applying the deep conditioner on all sections of your hair, cover your hair with a shower cap or with a plastic bag and leave that on for 20 to 30 minutes. After that, go ahead and rinse it out. Now, after rinsing out the deep conditioner and before even applying the leave-in conditioner, saturate each section of your hair with the coffee spray. This can equally be done in the bathroom where you just do a final rinse with the coffee spray after rinsing out the deep conditioner, okay? After that, go in with your leave-in conditioner. And yes, I equally mix my leave-in conditioner with the coffee oil before applying it on my hair. Finally, I'm using this hair grease to seal all that moisture in my hair. This is the cloves and rosemary hair grease that I made with Vaseline. So I'm just adding coffee oil to it, okay? Since we're using coffee in every step of today's wash day, I'm just adding coffee oil to it. Then I'll mix well, and I use that to seal moisture in my hair. Did I already say finally? Well, the final step is to seal my scalp with the coffee oil, to massage and seal my scalp with the coffee oil. And that is just what I'm doing here. Now let me show you how I made the coffee oil that we have been using in this video. To make the coffee oil, pour your carrier oil into a pan, a heat resistant pan. Your carrier oil could be olive oil, coconut oil, or any oil that you have or that you prefer. After that, measure your coffee and add to it. I added about 1.5 tablespoons of coffee to this quantity of oil. Mix well. Make sure you mix well, because if you don't, the coffee might stick to the pan. Next, place that in a double boiler and let it infuse for about 15 minutes. Then you go ahead and strain the oil out, okay? If you have essential oils, add a few drops to the oil. I added a few drops of lavender and of peppermint essential oils. And that is the coffee oil that we have been using in this video. If your goal is length retention, then you might want to put your hair in a long-lasting protective style, like maybe cone rolls or a twist, mini twist or mini braids, or whichever protective hairstyle that you prefer. When you do that, you can continue using the coffee spray to hydrate your scalp and your hair, and the coffee oil to massage your scalp and your hair. It's going to go a long way to help stimulate hair growth. Remember, if cloves are breaking your hair or they are not working for your hair, then you don't have to keep using them, okay? One advantage that coffee has over cloves is that coffee helps your hair to grow and does not cause the hair to break. Cloves, on the other hand, have tendencies of causing your hair to break, so you don't have to keep using the cloves if they are not doing justice to your hair. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found value in it, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done so. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.